Maybe you've never experienced it. And death by firing squad, that is typically when you are sentenced to death by a court of justice. Death by firing squad is the most humane way to take a life, by firing squad. If you're sentenced to death by a judicial authority, that's the most humane way to do it, because it's one bullet in your head and you don't even hear it click. You don't feel anything and you're dead instantly. So it's the most humane way to do that. Well, if you're going to put down a horse, well, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Well, that's the most humane way, I guess, to end a human life when they're sentenced to death as a punishment for justice purposes and as a deterrent to others, that the crime that they committed not be committed again. Death by firing squad. Public, yes, public. Outdoors, public, where people can see it. Yeah, and in the modern day today, well, maybe put it in a big stadium or something and you could sell tickets perhaps. Might as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. No, people want to come and witness it, put it in a stadium, so only people who want to see it can pay their tickets. And you can make money that way too, and use the help to defer costs. Yeah, that sounds like, well, what you would just want it to be public, and you wouldn't want it to be out public where just anybody might see it, so you could take care of that. Just put it in big stadium. Because I think there will be many that will be tried according to judicial process, and the sentence will be guilty, and the punishment will be, the sentencing will be death by firing squad. I think there'll be a large number of individuals. Yeah, that is what needs to happen. So it'll be quite the involved circumstance. It'll take a while to get that all planned out. Yeah, because we're at war. The United States declared on the 28th day of February, war totalitarian. United States and our special partner, the State of Israel, Donald John Trump, President of the United States, Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, two special partners, declared war, along with our allied friends, Gulf states, declared war totalitarian. So we are now in day 10 of war totalitarian. Yes. Well, declared war Iran. Iran, a piece of land with a border, just Iran. I'm not going to get into Islamic, no, just Iran only. Just Iran. Yes, Iran. Iran and a territory. We did not, war totalitarian was not declared against some government or administration, not people, not administration, not a government, not an Ayatollah, not any of that. No, war declaration is against a nation, a country, a territory with a name. United States, war against the United States. Well, that's the territory of the United States and its name. So that's the same thing. It's Iran, because I'm not going to dice and mince all these tedious conversations. The regime, no, it's war totalitarian, was declared against as a belligerent, a combatant, enemy combatant of the United States and Israel and our allied friends is Iran. That's a territory with land. Yeah. Nothing that's on the land, the people on the land. The declaration of war is not against people on the land. It's not. And it's not against facilities on the land or people on the land. No, you don't declare war against a building. No, it's the territory, Iran, just to be clear about this. So when it's war totalitarian and I know that President Trump has made it very clear. Unconditional surrender. That's it. That's all. Unconditional. I don't know until that person has to do that. People have to do that. Unconditional surrender must be signed by someone or a group of people, someone who has the authority to sign unconditional surrender. Well, if we don't know who's heading the regime or who's in charge of all people stuff, well, then the war totalitarian will continue until such time that President Trump, Prime Minister Netanyahu, in consultation with allied friends, privately discuss amongst themselves when they believe that there is a person who has the authority to sign unconditional surrender and sit down at a table and do that. And then it will stop and come to an end. Until then, we are on day 10 of war totalitarian. That's it. That's how it works. That's how it always works. So I don't know how many days there's going to be, but I'm going to say this. The 28th was 0 day. 0 day? Yeah, 0 day, because that's when it began. So day 1 of the period, war totalitarian, was Sunday, the 1st. Now we're on day 10. But the 28th is 0 day, the day it begins. Right. Yes, that's correct. It's like the president. They're sworn in at noon on January 20th. Well, that's at noon. So that's 0 day of the presidency because it's a transition time. Day 1 of a presidency is the 21st. It's the same thing. Yeah. So there you go, folks. Well, let's go back to the beginning of this because I started in the middle. Ronnie-Ward from the Ditmas Park section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Borough, Brooklyn, County of Kings, City of New York, State of New York, United States. This is, wait a minute. This is Muppet Songs, Roy Clark, Yesterday When I Was Young, posted to YouTube 7 years ago. Well, it's now 2026, so 7 years ago was, 2019. 10,000 views. Yeah, 10,000 views. Muppet Songs, Roy Clark, Yesterday When I Was Young, October 29th, 2018, 10,970 views. So I will be the 10,971st person, 129 likes. Description: Muppet Songs. Want to see more? Check the Muppet Songs playlist, https://www.youtube.com/playlist question list list equals PLNFTPLRASXX
We could pick that up.
9
Maybe.
N2OM1HU 4BCYSZXZ. Comments 12. Let me see what else is on here. Nope. What's this? Oh, just a minute. Oh, here. Oh, the channel's at MUPPETSONGS 63,100 subscribers. Go to channel. Go to channel. Yeah, go to channel. Oops. Man, no, I don't want that. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me see. Well, the channel description: Jim Henson and his Muppets. The Muppet Show, Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, Muppet Movies, Muppets Tonight, Muppet TV Specials, Muppet Home Videos, Jim Henson's Animal Show, Fraggle Rock, Return to the Rock, Little Muppet Monsters, The Jim Henson Hour, The Ed Sullivan Show, Saturday Night Live, Sam and Friends, The Muppets, and more. More information, country, United States, joined YouTube on August 31st, 2018. 63,100 subscribers, 1,605 videos, and a total of 73,077,205 views. Okay, so 73,077,205 views. Yeah, that's how many views since August 31st, 2018. Yep, it is how many views since August 31st, 2018. Yeah, so let's do the math. 73,077,000. Yeah, 73,077,000. Yeah, so let's do the math. Yep, August 31st, 2018. So this is easy. I'm going to use Gemini AI to do the math. Hi, Gemini AI. Well, it is 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's Tuesday, the 10th day of March, 2026, and I have a question for you. So can you please verify the time and the date, and then I'll ask my question. Oh, add the weather.
Hello. I can certainly verify that for you. It is indeed 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Everything is perfectly in sync. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, just real quick. Can you give me a weather for London, please?
In London, United Kingdom, it'll be cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 47.
Can you please give me the weather in Beijing, please?
In Beijing, China, it'll be sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 35.
Can you please check your weather sources and tell me currently a populated place where's the hottest, warmest temperature right now on Earth, the planet, and the place that has the coldest temperature, excluding Antarctica?
Right now, the planet is showing some serious temperature contrast between the northern and southern hemispheres. The hottest place, the warmest temperatures are currently being recorded in Australia and parts of southern Texas. Australia, towns like Port Augusta and Andamuka have been hitting sweltering highs of 122 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius. United States, in southern Texas, temperatures are approaching 90 degrees Fahrenheit today, the coldest place, excluding Antarctica. The most extreme cold is currently centered in Siberia, Russia, Oymyakon/Yakutsk region. This area frequently records temperatures between minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit and minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit during this time of year. Even in late winter, it remains the most consistently frozen populated spot outside of Antarctica. It's a massive gap, nearly 180 degrees difference between the two extremes. Would you like me to look up the specific forecast for any of those Australian cities to see if the heat wave is breaking?
No, you know what? Why don't we check on current weather?